Hey everyone, welcome back to another week for Weekly Pickups with your host, Polished Gaming. Well, without further ado, we get straight into it this week. A little bit of a small week this week because it's a little bit of a bundle didn't come through from one of the Trade Me people, Ash Hislop. So yeah, we'll have to wait for that next week. But with this one here, we've got the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Revelations double pack. This one here is the second to last one that I need. I need one more, which is Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, which I believe is at Cash Converters in Linwood. So I might hit them up and get it sent up. I think it's like about $12 post for some reason. I think they just automatically put up a price up that they think it is. So it's like $7 game and $12.50. So yeah, you're looking at $19 worth. Is it all right about that? $12.50, $12, $17.50. Math might be off, but yeah, I think something like that. So sorry, not $17, $19.50. So you're $19.50. That's quite a bit to send an item up for a $5 to $10 game. But yeah, pretty stoked to have that one. I've been after that one for a little bit now. So one more and I'll have that one done. Next one I was actually surprised of. I thought I had this. I've seen this come up multiple times, heaps of places, and just never thought that I needed it because I think I may have got a bit confused with another game that's on the Wii U. Just with the purple and the blue, I think I might have just got a bit mixed up. But yeah, didn't realize I had this. Got this one at Cash Converters, so Game Party Emotion. Pretty stoked to get that one. I think I'm very close to completing the Kinect set for the Xbox 360. So there's another subset that'll be cool to complete. Next one here is I had this game, but I saw it in an op shop. Now I know $6. You wouldn't pay more than $1, even 50 cents for Kinect Adventures, but it's sealed. I thought $6. I might as well replace my one. I'll sell my one off probably for 50 cents or $1, however much they go for, or I may just keep it and start to kind of amass a whole collection of Kinect Adventures. Like every time I see them in an op shop, I'll just grab it for $1 kind of thing. But yeah, but someone done that with Topspin, I think. It's quite funny. But yeah, that one there. So happy to have that sealed. Actually, a really cool game. Done the 1,000 in this. It was a really cool game. I quite like it. Like I say, I like the Kinect. Bring the Kinect back, Xbox. I don't know why you guys got rid of it. I love Just Dance. I love all of the upbeat hip hop experience. Just Dance, Dance Central. I've played Michael Jackson's experience. Like heaps of games. And the Kinect Sports, that was even as fun. It's nichey and gimmicky, but it's fun. And if you got a bit of time, have a bit of go on it. It's quite fun. This one here, another one that I was absolutely not aware that I needed, Midnight Club Los Angeles. I think the reason why I wasn't aware that I needed it is because I've got this on Xbox and I've had it multiple times on Xbox as well, so I've sold my double ups for it, so happy to have that one. I've got this, and it wasn't actually up until recently I got something from Mitchell Cashman, and it wasn't Mitchell Cashman, who was it? I think it might have actually been Ed Warrington from NZ Retro. But yeah, they had it was Ed Warrington. He had the Midnight Club Complete Edition. So that, when I found that, I was like, oh, I haven't got that. I definitely knew I'd have the classic. So I thought I'd check, and turns out I didn't have that. So happy to pick that up from Trade Me. This next one here is quite a bit of a hard one to get at the moment. Simpsons have just really gone up in price. Simpsons Hit and Run on PS2 was quite expensive. That one, I mean, I sold the platinum version off for $50. Bought the black label version for $50 from my mate Tyler, and then he told me, "Oh, we'll sell off your platinum for $50 as well." Done that, sold off for $50. So it's basically like a swap. And this one here, Simpsons game has actually gone up quite significantly as well on the Xbox 360. Last I was checking, some of the sold listings were going for $50. So happy to have that in the classics version. I've got the original, so to have that in the classics and not pay an exuberant amount for it, I'm pretty happy with that. This one here was also another one that I was absolutely unaware of that I needed. I thought I had completed the WWE set, WWE's and the SmackDown vs. Raw series. I thought I was done that ages ago, but then turns out this is the one that I needed. And what's weird is I have this in games to sell, but I just have it not complete. So I just sell off, and then I looked and I was like, no, I don't actually have this. So managed to pick that one up on Trade Me this week, so pretty happy to have that, and that completes all my WWE 2K games and the SmackDown vs. Raw games, so pretty cool to get those subsets complete. Starting to get a lot of subsets down now, like that's what I'm, like I say, when I said to in another video, when you're collecting, if you're going for full sets, subsets are really cool. It's almost like, it's just a little kind of, I'm trying to think of the word here, basically it's a little kind of prize you know, like a minor prize, almost like gambling. It's a minor prize, you know, minor majors, you know, kind of, then you got your big ones. But the big ones are full set. The majors are your really expensive ones, and I think the minors are really subsets. If you can get subsets complete, it feels like you're accomplishing something, feels like you're not, it's not such a daunting task. So yeah, happy to have that one there. Now this last one here was actually quite, I'll explain that one here. It was called, on Trade Me, all these games came up like all at once, like, and they were all from Australia. They came up as other. Now, anyone that's outside of New Zealand, Trade Me is our pretty much our eBay or your Gumtree or your Craigslist. It's probably not even Craigslist, but or Craigslist, what we would call it here. They call it Craigslist in America. But yeah, it's just basically a bidding place where you can bid up, and not very rarely will you get Australian ones. Normally they're marketing as business and they're like selling like I think it was Z Labs. They went under international. I think they were from England, where they allow that, but it's normally for peripherals and products and stuff like this, like power plugs and stuff. But this was one that came up here. Heaps of Sega games. Quite a lot were overpriced, to be honest, but some were actually in a decent price. So I thought I'd take the risk on this one game that I got here. It was only $37, so I wasn't too fussed if it didn't come back. I know I'd get my money back for Trade Me because Trade Me is pretty good. They're normally on the seller's end with 9 out of 10 times when the auction has a bit of an issue. But yeah, I thought I'd take the deal. He had 0 feedback, new customer, and then the moment that I bought it, literally within about 10 minutes, I checked and all the listings that I was watching were all lost. And I was like, why are they lost? Click it. Oh, the seller's been withdrawn. So I'm like, well, that's the first for everything. It's the first time I've ever been scammed in a game thing. But then they came back on and they started listing everything in, and they came back in trade, which in trade is pretty much you are running a business through Trade Me. So they came back as that. I checked. I done a lot of, you know, I dotted my I's and crossed my T's before I actually went to the sale. I did check up on Trippy Trade Sales, and they were in Melbourne-based retro game store. So yeah, I gave it a risk, and they didn't mess with me. But then everyone else is saying, "Hey, has anyone done this through them?" Some person said they received the tracking number, so I messaged them back. They gave me a tracking number, and it was about 7 days from Australia, and it was only about $8 postage. But stoked to get that one down. That one knocks me down to 28 for the Sega Master System, American Baseball. I actually loaded this up, gave it a test, and gave it a jam, and these games were fun. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big baseball fan. I think baseball is a really American sport like basketball, but basketball has kind of kicked off and made it very international. Same as baseball is starting to do that. We do have New Zealand teams. We've got one close by, the Tuataras, but maybe softball. I'm pretty sure they're baseball. But yeah, not a big thing in New Zealand, but they're really fun games. Like, I used to play quite a lot of the ones, I think Neo Geo even had a baseball game on their Neo Geo cabinet, so you could go and get in the takeaways and stuff like that when they were going. So yeah, they're actually quite fun, quite enjoyable. I'm just trying to think. There was another one on the top of my head that I used to play. I think RLB was another one that was pretty good. There was also another one that was, I'm actually thinking of Connect Sports Baseball. It's out. It's funny as that whole game. But yeah, stoked to get that off. Number 28 left in there. There are some heavy hitters in there. I've still got the Strumps too. I've still got Championship Hockey, I think it's called. Mortal Kombat 2, just to name a few. There's a few heavies still left, but there's also still quite a few cheap titles. So we'll keep chipping away at it, and hopefully we'll get there in the end. But yeah, that's everything for this week. Yeah, kind of not too stoked with the pickups. There wasn't that many, but I should have quite a big bundle of PSP stuff next week. So there's some interesting stuff in there. And yeah, I'll purchase another couple of things. So yeah, hopefully next week will be a little bit more entertaining. But yeah, until next week, I'll see you guys later. Keep watching my channel. I enjoy all the. I'm actually quite addicted to looking at all the numbers going up and stuff. It's not going up very fast, but I'm only just doing it for fun, like I say. And all the likes absolutely makes me feel better. It makes me get more and more confident in my videos. So much appreciated. And yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. See you later.